Hello Galactic family. What is my purpose? Question. Masters. I feel that you entrusted me with a mission here on Earth that at that moment I cannot see which it is. Could you help me in this direction? My financial life that does not go very well. Is this my area, my life purpose? Gratitude. Answer. Hello, dear daughter. I tell you that of all the things you are looking for, none is like being right in you. If he understood that being in this state is all he needs, he could have it as his only purpose, where everything else would become instruments that would lead you to meet. All struggles, all efforts, doubts would only be instruments to show what is. Everything that is external, thus, would have this purpose of revealing who it is. Then you would see the financial constraints as something to show you a fear you have or a need to have something else. When he concentrates on only transcending himself, he is silent, then everything is naturally revealed because it removes the mind from the front of its essence. And this is the greatest state of love in the world. I now enfold you in my peace. Stop a minute. Feel this state I bring you. Now daughter, the only purpose of your life is to be able to remain so. For this we will always be with you, whenever we ask we will be involving you in our love. Do not stop asking us, because our greatest purpose is to serve you in love. Be in peace. I'm Serapis Bey. An orientation for workers of the light. Question. Beloved Masters, gratitude. I am grateful for all the messages you have sent me and for helping to develop my mediumship. Masters, I am beginning my professional life, and since then you always say to me, calm your heart, calm your mind so that it finds the answers. For some months I have been trying to put aside anxiety so that the answers can flow. I feel that my mission is greater than I can imagine, but at this moment, I feel lost. The doors to something he longed for closed. I know it was for my sake, although I still do not understand it. I have many questions about which way to go. Every hour comes a new idea, but it never materializes. At the moment, I have an increasing desire to work with people with special needs, but still, I am undecided and I feel lost again. I want your guidance. Gratitude, loved ones. Answer. Greetings, daughter. Love lies within the inner peace we radiate. So they should be silent. They need to understand that there is no greater mission than the search for this silence. Everything unfolds from this state of devotion to oneself. The mission that they came to bring is a great yes, because it comes down to finding that peace amid the chaos. This is not small but great. Everything you do in your life will come from this state of inner peace, because it will attract energies around you where you can find another purpose of work for the good of the planet. But there is no work to the planet outside this state of fullness, for no matter how hard you try, without peace and silence, work will only serve the ego and the mind, which makes you think you have a greater mission. We do not say that each being of this planet cannot bring a great contribution to the planet, but it will only be realized from this fullness of love, which unfolds from peace. The doubts, daughter, only arise because you have not yet silenced, and did not seek. Then your mind proposes to you that you are a missionary destined to help humanity. But this mission will only materialize if it attracts to you the energies necessary to be worked and radiated to all. And this only obtains from our inner state, for all else is illusion of the mind. Be in peace. I'm Serapis Bey. Why does my father have Alzheimer? Question. Dear Masters, I am grateful now for the answer. A few months ago, I learned that my father has Alzheimer's. I am an only child and my mother passed away in 2003. I was shocked when I heard it, and then I thought I cannot get sick because I cannot take care of them. After the shock I thought this certainly has a purpose, and it came to me that patience, self-denial, and true love should work. From time to time I fall into worry, and with great effort I get out. In addition to feeling lonely, away from people who can in practice help me, I have a financial problem, because I live from a small retirement. I apply energy every day to it, and I ask God to give me the grace to heal. My question is, why did this disease come? I feel it is for me. He will eventually become unconscious. I know it's all for me to strengthen my faith in God. A hug to all the masters. Answer. Beloved daughter, I am Lakshmi, the energy of love, of the loving mother who brings abundance, the wealth that is not material, but that which is brought by the experience of the soul. Your father goes through the natural process that you are all destined as incarnate beings. The Alzheimer's process, contrary to what you think, is not something painful, but silencing, liberating. For those who live together it may seem a great burden to bear in emotional terms, for it can be sad to note how little by little the person goes deeper and deeper into the truth of the truth and completely disconnects from the external. If you look from the point of view of the process of encountering your divine I Am presence, you may realize that the process is very similar, for both lead the person into self, disconnecting from the material external environment or even from the links brought in present incarnation, and which are provisional attachments. The process is liberating for him, and self-discovery himself. Although he cannot perceive, within it the process occurs naturally and in peace. It is for you, my daughter, only to be present and to offer the conditions of life so that it passes through this process in the lightest and most amiable way. Your presence is precisely to observe how the process occurs, which will also be part of your own personal search, where it will break down some barriers of thinking about life. Everything will happen well, it will overcome the fear of lack, insecurity. All this will be learned from this experience. Stay in peace and seek your truth during this learning. I will be with you. From his mother Lakshmi. Change in my vibration. Question. Masters, gratitude always. I came to ask about an event that happened recently. I met a famous person, whom I admired, but nothing much. It was not even a matter of knowing it, however, it happened. But since then, I have noticed a change in my vibration that has lasted for a long time and I feel it to this day. What happened that day? I have been trying to raise my vibration more and more and felt a significant change. And so I am very grateful. Another question I have is about my apparent lack of interest in finding an affectionate partner. Am I boycotting, or is not it time to do this part of life? Always grateful for the teachings. Answer. Daughter. There are some people who by simple presence are able to transform many around them. There are so many examples in your world, of people who introduce themselves to the public, in the media, with the sole intention of bringing a vibration to those who open to receive. You just got in touch with something that added you up and awakened a new understanding. As for the search for a partner, it is important that you feel good about yourself, complete, whole from your own love. But the time will come when this love will expand through a new love relationship or not. For the first step is to learn to love and be well with ourselves without needing anything external. But a second not less important is to overflow this love, in the confidence that a relationship only helps us to make our days lighter and softer, as a way the communion of the unity that we are. And so it is. I'm Rowena. purpose of life and financial situation. Question. Thank you for the opportunity. I need guidance on a life purpose and financial situation. I feel totally displaced in the material plane of life. I seek self-knowledge and evolution through meditations and I feel very well, but the more I find myself, the more unbearable my daily activities are. I find it very difficult to live with the people of the family who are the same at work because they do not accept my new way of being and feel the situations, and I feel very bad about the energies of these people because I feel different from them because of the lack of opportunities due to the country's economic situation. Because of my age, I cannot find a job, so I'm working with the family, performing functions that I do not like. My financial situation is very serious, lacking even the basics. I am alone to keep myself, and even then, I have been able to thank for what I have, and I am finding in myself, I feel totally meaningless to be here and I do not see any prospect of improvement. I really would like some help to find out what my heart vibrate of love and work on it, contributing to my evolution, humanity and the planet. Thank you in advance. Answer. My daughter. See all about another perspective. It has the opportunity to radiate its peace in an environment that no longer maintains energy harmony. It's a lesson you must learn before you go on to the next. Being among people who do not share the same understanding without demanding, without wanting and accepting the level of awareness of each one. The secret is to be you, not waiting for other people to understand you, without having to expose your way of being and accepting the choices of each one, respecting the free will of all, but continuing your search for improvement. See that it is not so difficult, and it is the first step to unconditional love. By anchoring this state of peace independently of those around you, without a look of judgment but only acceptance for what you are, you will also be accepting and feeling lighter and softer in life. By doing so immediately you will feel the lightness of being without demanding, without waiting, without proving, not imposing, but only being gentle, respecting yourself and others, understanding above all that each has its moment to take the next step on the way to your inner light. Anchored this lesson, you will be free to proceed. Your harmonious state will lead you to higher levels of coexistence. For notice that keeping a level of vision of non-acceptance of differences is lowering your vibrational level, which holds you to the situation you experience. The elevation will be through love and acceptance, when new perspectives will open to you. But this will be from your inner change, from non-judgment to whoever it is, and just accepting the moment of each and your own. Be in peace. I'm Rowena. There are two voices within me. Question. Beloved Masters, I am not really sure what to ask, but would like to know, how can I know that my decisions are in line with the divine plan? How do I know if I make the right choices? There are two voices inside me, one calm and one very agitated. Which one should I follow? Answer. Beloved daughter, you already have your answer. Just search for the lies of so many masters who have passed through this earth. Look for examples, seek uplifting readings, uplifting pastimes, that will help guide you on the path to the discovery of your own truth. Stay in peace. I am PLEIADES.